if a storm does become severe, we're looking at up to quarter-size hail, wind gusts of 60 miles an hour. Outside of that, pretty much everyone's going to get that heavy rain. The problem is some areas could see a lot of rain, so that could lead to areas of flooding, especially across far northeast Texas. So what you need to do is just make sure you stay updated with the latest forecast and have a way to receive those warnings. So technically Dallas and areas off to the east, we're going to be in that severe risk, but right now Dallas, we're going to be in that marginal category for seeing the small hail, damaging wind, and very heavy rain. Notice Fort Worth not in it, so areas off to the west. Although we're seeing showers and storms, we're not expecting that severe weather. We could see so much rain though, especially in far northeast Texas, that there is a flood watch until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we could see isolated totals upwards of around 4 to maybe 5 inches. Now across the Metroplex, generally we're looking at an additional 1 to 2 inches of rainfall by the time it's all said and done. Looking at satellite and radar, widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms. We also have quite a bit of lightning. Again, these storms have been very electrical, so wouldn't be surprised if we do see some power outages at some point with some of this. I know we've already seen some of that this morning, but these storms continue to stream from the southwest off to the north and east. So again, very heavy rainfall, lots of lightning, but technically nothing severe for the time being. All across the Dallas Metroplex, we have the moderate to at times heavy rainfall, again lifting off to the north and east. Terrell a little bit more scattered, but you can see all the showers and storms around Greenville and also around Cleburne. This is all again lifting off to the north and east. Also some lighter rain around Stephenville. Earlier it was quite a bit heavier. Hamilton possibly getting a break. Some light rain around Mineral Wells, some light to moderate rain around Bowie. Also Gainville, you can see McKinney seeing those scattered showers and thunderstorms bottom. You're getting a little bit of a break right now, but you're going to see some more rain later today. Looking at our hail sizes, I'm not seeing anything across the Metroplex, so that's good news. Again, if we do get any hail later this afternoon with any, or later this morning with any of these storms, I think it would be very small, if at all. So this is going to be 6 o'clock this morning, and notice during that time, the heaviest part of these rain and storms will be just east of Dallas. That doesn't mean we're not going to see any additional rain and storms. In fact, we're keeping it going until you can see 8 o'clock this morning. We've got this second wave moving basically across I-35, streaming off to the north and east, and now we're going to take it all the way until noon. By noon, most of the rain is going to be east of Dallas. It looks like most of the metro would be dry during that time, but we're still going to have the clouds around and the possibility of some isolated, very light rain showers later this afternoon, but it's not going to be a complete washout all day today. This is going to be 7 o'clock this evening, and we do have the rain out to the west in between basically Breckenridge and Mineral Wells. You can also see the blue in far west Texas and out in the Panhandle. That is going to be snow showers, but we're not expecting any snow across Dallas. It's just not going to be that cold enough. In fact, later tonight at 10, we generally look pretty dry. Could have some isolated, very light rain showers, but the clouds will certainly be holding steady. I think by early tomorrow morning, we're going to start to see a little bit of clearing, and during that time, it's going to get pretty cold. Temperatures dropping down into the 30s and 40s. Right now, temperatures are in the low to upper 50s. You can see our far southeast area. We do have some 70s even there. That's not going to last very long. Later this afternoon, temperatures only make it into the low 50s around Dallas, 53 in Fort Worth, about 45 this afternoon in Bowie, 47 in Gainesville, about 57 later today in Paris. And then overnight tonight, again, keeping the clouds around by early tomorrow morning, a little bit of clearing. Temperatures dropping down to about 39 degrees in downtown Fort Worth, 40 in Dallas, about 39 in Waxahachie, 39 in McKinney, and possibly as cold as about 35 in Breckenridge, 36 tomorrow morning in Graham. So for today, widespread scattered showers and thunderstorms this morning. Later today, that coverage is going to be a lot lower, but afternoon temperatures will not make it out of the low 50s. Overnight tonight, we're going to stay cloudy. Areas of very light rain will be a possibility, but that coverage goes down to about 30%. Temperatures are going to be dropping down into the upper 30s. Tomorrow afternoon, I think eventually we're going to work in a little bit more sunshine, so calling it partly cloudy. It's going to be very cool though. Highs only in the low 50s. It's also going to be breezy. That wind's going to be out of the north between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. So unseasonably cold this weekend. By the time we do get into Monday, the sunshine does return. It's going to be a light wind still out of the northwest, but but temperatures do make it into the middle 60s this time. On Tuesday, now that wind shifts back to the south, it's still going to be light, lots of sun, highs back in the low 70s. On Wednesday, we're making it into the upper 70s. We're finally back in the low 80s by the time we actually get to towards the end of the week. But then on Friday, temperatures drop down into the upper 70s. Looking at the second half of that 14-day, it looks very warm. It also looks pretty quiet. Temperatures in the 80s. By the time we get to April 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th, the pattern starting to look a little bit more unsettled with nearly daily chances of rain and storms.